Hello. So you probably could tell that stuff's moving in the background right now. It's a temporary thing. It was just so I can access some games. There's stacks of games that I'm gonna do next, and I'm doing these right now. So SNES. Let's put aside the two. I don't know what to call them. ROM devices first, and start with the actual games. So you got the security bar tag. I cannot get this thing off because it'll rip the label, which makes me kind of want to smack whoever did that. Which was not the game store I got it from, actually. It was whoever sold it to them. They should have told them. Shame. Anyway, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I actually didn't beat this game on this cartridge. I beat it with the Switch Online, but I did beat this game. I completed it. I did the get all the hearts, get all the things, full run. I mentioned that I got this, the Super Game Boy. It's not really a game itself, but I felt it was worth mentioning that I have it and showing it, I guess. Trying to figure out if I should just. I can put them right here. Alright. So, even though I know it's on one of those ROM things, I went ahead and also bought an actual copy of Illusion of Gaia. Just because I actually like this RPG. It's an action RPG, I guess is the best way to explain it. There's collectibles that you can't see in the game, and that the best way I found to get them all, outside of possibly losing my mind trying to figure out how to look for them, was just to use a guide. I don't know how you were supposed to look for them back in the day. I'm not sure if there's like a way to know. I'm sure there is. I just decided that a guide is my best choice. At some point, I want to completely play through this, start to finish. I played into the second town, I believe. And I was trying to figure out, there's like a path that you got to go across a back alley and some rooftops and stuff to get the item, and I was trying to figure that out when I quit playing. Because I wasn't really meaning to get into playing it, because it's gonna happen. I had put like 2 hours in, and I was like, oh wait, I was just making sure you worked. Whoops. So this is like a really hard game, Draken, that I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing in. So I do know it's an RPG. You kind of it's kind of Dungeons and Dragons is how it feels. So you create your party, and then the game says, "Screw you! I'm not telling you what to do." I was wandering around leveling up mainly. I don't really remember what I was doing. The first time, it was like 20 minutes and then dead. It was like, you've got past all the text. Now you die. I was like, okay, well, that's a no. The second time was way more successful, and I actually had managed to make it to an area where it said, you can't go further this way. And I went, oh, okay. And then I found another area that said, yet again, you gotta do other shit. You can't come this way. I'm like, so there's an order to do shit in. This game is an asshole that don't tell you what to do. That's fine. I actually think I'm gonna blunder around and try to figure it out myself before I go to a guide, just to see how far I can get, just for the fiddles of it. So obviously you can tell it's a used copy. SimCity. Honestly, I don't really know anything about SimCity. Even playing it, I have no idea what I was doing. It's just kind of one of those things that it's SimCity on the SNES. It's one of the first SimCities that a lot of people have played. I can't really tell you much about it, other than I was like, well, I want to play it because it's SimCity. I like a lot of simulation games. I was building my city. I couldn't really figure out what the hell I was doing. But I was getting average size buildings. They weren't the biggest buildings, but they weren't small either. They were like the middle tier. So I was doing okay. I wasn't doing too terrible for somebody who had no idea what the hell they were doing. So I ordered this online, and I don't know what doofus is a doofus. They put a label on here that says populous, but when I put it into the system, Final Fight loaded up. So I don't know if that means that they just stuck the wrong label on it, or if that means that somebody opened this up and swapped the cartridge thing out like some kind of goober. I don't know. It wouldn't do me any good to open it up and look at the cartridge, because it's not even like I would know what the hell I'm looking at to determine if it's like an original or a repo cart. I'm not really concerned about it. Final Fight was kind of a win. I was kind of pissed off because I wanted to play Populous. But I played Final Fight for an hour and I was pretty chill again. So, whatever. Basically, I got a cheap Final Fight. Final Fight was going for like $20 on Amazon, and that was $3. So, I got a cheap version of Final Fight. I did not actually get this as a Blockbuster Video. I actually got this also through Amazon. This label's broken. You must purchase this video. It's not even a video. It's a game. I think that's their way of saying, if you open this cartridge up, I hate you. So, this is a genuine one because Blockbuster and their stickums. Although I would rather not have the stickums. Life goes on. Yoshi's Cookie! I just kind of was... It's part of my weird obsession with wanting to get all the Yoshi games, because I like Yoshi. I have a big pillow / stuffed animal Yoshi. I got a little tiny plush Yoshi. I have a little figure pillow Yoshi. I have two little Hot Wheel car Yoshis. One has the little parachute umbrella. I like Yoshi. Alright. So let's start with the smaller one that I have no idea. So this one calls itself Classic Edition. It says there's 68 in 1 games. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what the hell's on this. And then this one, it says it's 110 in 1. I'm not even sure that there's actually that many on here. But I do know that it has the ones on the cover here, because this was how I played Chrono Trigger. So I did play Chrono Trigger on this. I had got to the point where I met the robot. I met Robo. And it took me like way longer than most people take to play the game. Based on what I was hearing people say, like, it only takes me this long to beat it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm slow as shit because I just now met Robo. Alright, I don't know about the rest of the games that are listed on here. I do know it has the Link to the Past and Illusion of Gaia. Not that I care. And I know it has Earthbound on there. Yet again, not that I care. One of these, I don't remember which one, has Terranigma on it. And one of them has Tales of Fantasia English translation on it. Because that was a game that did not come out on this to America. I'm not sure. I think it came out maybe on Game Boy Advance to America audiences. I could be wrong. It might have been a Japan-only Tales of. I just know that one of these has it on there, and it's the only way that I know of to play the game outside of getting a separate, basically custom cartridge. Terranigma, I know you can buy that game, but expensive unless you get a custom cartridge. It's no different than getting these, essentially. This is just custom made either way. Like this one, you can like see all the parts. This one's like, I'm gold. I stand out that I'm not real. Alright, that's it for the SNES because finding the games at an affordable price and it being a good game. Because there's games that are affordable, but nobody wants them for obvious reasons. Um, yeah. That's all I have for the SNES. It doesn't mean I won't get more in the future, and it doesn't mean I won't still get more custom cartridges that are like individual ones. Like I might get a custom, just separate Terranigma game just for the sake of it, because I do like that game. I just haven't really played it much. I'm like, it's an RPG. It's fun. Who cares? Um, I do know there's quite a handful of games that I want to get on SNES. Let me see if I got the. Let's see. Yeah, there's so I want to get a custom cartridge that's import basically. It it's translated to English of the Sailor Moon Another Story RPG. English translation of the Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 on the SNES, Shin Megami IF, which is also an English translated SNES cartridge. Magic Knight Ray Earth, it's RPG. That's English translated SNES cartridge. There's a few Fire Emblem ones that I want to get as well. So, and that's just like the short list. I think I don't know that these have it. I have to check if they have it or not. Seventh Saga, I know, is another game for SNES that's definitely worthwhile. If it's not on one of these ROMs, I have to check. I haven't actually went through my ROM lists and got that done yet. I was working on the one on my DS and then was like, I'm taking a break. This is taking forever. These probably wouldn't take quite as long to list, but I just kind of because I want to launch each game and see if it actually works first. Because sometimes the ROMs don't work, like I mentioned with the PlayStation True Blue for the PlayStation Mini. Mist did not work, but other games did. Tales of Destiny 1 and 2. Alrighty. Until next time with another game system and hopefully more games. Not promised, though.